What's up, YouTube? How's everybody? Sorry, a few minutes late. Had some issues with the camera. Had to get that resolved right fast. So we should be up and running. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Big Flip, welcome to the stream. I don't know what we're doing. Just hanging out. That's about it. Feel free to pop up if you like. There's a link. Maybe you can help answer some questions for me. I got questions about some nickels. Put the link up in the chat. I'll pin that link. Anybody would like to come up? Yeah, right on. We're just hanging out here and just looking at nickels. Half Dollar Hunter, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, there's that one. All right. It's nice when technology works, you know. Sometimes it doesn't work too well. It's crazy. You don't have the hands for video or the voice for radio. Well, that's okay. Neither do I. There's Half Dollar Hunter. There's no greatness in this stream unless it's somebody else. It's definitely not me. I got questions about nickels. I'm hoping somebody will help answer my questions. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Here's the back of that's a 1963 nickel, still in mint wrapper. Half Dollar I do when I hunt nickels. Yeah, I just keep them from the 50s and back. That's what's in this little bag. Let me swap cameras again here. Yeah, so you know, I keep older nickels. I keep them. I'll put them in there, and then here's this is my nickel seeding bag. So when I do box hunts with Big Flip, I have to seed the box that I have to make sure that I can. Yeah, that's what I think so too. My question is, when we get some folks in here, I don't know if that is a regular strike or a proof strike. I don't know how to, I'm not 100% sure how to tell the difference. But let me go back to the scope. You look there. Yeah, and feel free to come up on the stream. You don't even have to come up. You can stay off. You can just talk if you want. That doesn't hurt my feelings at all. But, you know, when I go back to this thing, you know, that's full steps, obviously. That's a 63, and I also have a 1960. Okay, I got you. I had Chinese food for lunch today. I had General Tso's chicken, extra hot, and then I had egg roll, fried rice. It was awesome. Is that what it is? Ucoins? Because I'm not sure. It's I'm not sure what color the cellophane would come if there would be a different color, because there's obviously no mint mark on either one of them. And I was just looking through a bag that I had, so I was just curious. If it was a regular strike, they're worth a considerable amount of money. Archaeology Mikey, hello, welcome. Mikey had leftover Capone's coal-fired pizza for dinner, 3 large slices of cheese pizza. Let's just put what Mikey had for dinner up on the screen. Yeah. That's awesome, Mikey. Yeah. If I hit the home run, one of them is like a lot of money. Take it out of the cello. Well, I debated on doing that, but I don't have a pair of gloves, and I would really hate to take it out and touch it with not having gloves on, just in case it. You know, it's just. I did a little research today. I was trying to figure it out. They talked about the way the strike is on these things. You can look at the strike. Now, this little curved line that you see right through there, that curved line, that's in the cello. But, you know, just trying to look at this thing and trying to figure out if it is a normal strike or if it is a proof strike. And I don't know. I mean, the coins are really, really nice. You can slide them around in the cello and make the stuff move. But, yeah, the steps are really cool. You know, the archway above the entrance to Monticello, extremely nice. And that's on the 60. This is a 63. And it's, you know, got a little toning on it, but, you know, the archway, the doors, the windows, the steps. So I didn't have a chance to stop and get some gloves today, or I would have done that. So I'm hoping that they're not proof strikes, because it'd be worth a little bit of money, which would be nice. So again, the link's up top, pinned up top. Anybody wants to hop in? I'm sitting here looking at the basement. Don't have anybody in yet, but you're more than welcome to hop up. I did pick up a couple boxes of pennies and a box of nickels. I got them laying down here beside the desk. So we'll get some more folks in. We'll see. We may do a hunt or just do a coin chat. Okay. I got you. Yeah. You look at these things and you try to figure out all the information. You look at everyone's website. You try to read about things. You try to read about the prices of what nickels are, you know, mint state versus proof, and then just trying to make sure that make the right decision based on what they are. Obviously, if they're not proof, then they're going to be graded for sure. And I'll show you here on the. So on a 1960. Back up. Yeah, the 1960. Let me share this with you. So let me show. Oh, I see you. Let me get you here. Hey, welcome to the stream.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. How are you?
Oh, hanging out.
Right on.
I pulled out a couple proof sets, so
Oh, okay. All right.
this this is
Let me swap my camera
this is
here.
a 62, and it's hard to tell in the cello because
Yeah.
once you get them out, it's pretty well dead a giveaway. But yeah, these look pretty proofy.
Yeah. Well, that's what. After I read it, I was like, I wonder if this is not a mint state. It's a proof, and then uh, the 60 is worth. If it was not a proof coin and it got a high grade with full steps, it's 10 to 15 grand. And I was like,
Yeah,
ooh, wouldn't
somebody
that be
missed
awesome?
that. Somebody
Huh.
missed that in a mint set.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I was like, well, I hate they did that, but the more I looked and I read about the proof, they look proofy. I mean, when you look at the strike, like on the 1960, the strike on it just looks nicer than what a normal nickel does.
Yeah, the steps are way better. This
Oh
is
yeah, yeah.
this is a 63, 1963.
Okay, let me get my 63 out here. We'll put them beside each other. All right. So this is mine. Looks like yours got about similar toning.
Little
Not
purple,
exactly.
just
Yeah.
a little
Yeah, mine's
bluish
got the
purple.
gold and stuff on it there. So let me.
I think that's from the silver and the air leaking around the cello
Oh yeah, yeah.
makes them pretty purple. But yeah, it's
Yeah, so my T in the end, all those they look the same. So I'd
hmm
say these probably are for sure proofs.
yeah. I don't think I have. I got a 62, a 63. Your other one was a 60, eh?
Yeah, I got a 60 and a 63. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have a 60 sitting here, but they look
but I
pretty
mean
proofy.
the backs are the same. I mean, this is the back of the 60,
hmm
and then when you compare it to the back of the 63, I mean, you look at the TIC, the tick on that
Yeah, they're
one, and
struck
then
really well.
yeah, oops, and the TIC on this one. So yeah, I'd say you're probably right. I'd say there are proofs. I may still send them in though because I mean they're just really really nice nickels.
Why not? Yeah, if the color's right on them and you like them, I mean, what the heck? I come
Yeah,
back
I
because I
mean, yeah, you're not out that much when you send those in, and then and they do bring. This one is it's kind of hard to see, but uh, it doesn't do justice on there. But this one, which is the 63, has like a goldish tone to it, and the 60 is more silver. But the lights here just don't do it justice when you're looking here through the
yeah,
camera.
you can't pick that up with these cameras.
No, yeah, I was waiting on Big Flip. I got if we do this box battle, I don't know if we're gonna do it at all, but yeah, I pulled out. Let's see if I can find it here. So it's amazing. I just pulled out a 4-pack of V nickel straight out of the roll. Amazing how
Oh
that
man.
works. Yeah, I just pull that right straight out. I pull that out. So yeah, that's why I was going through this from previous nickel battles and just got bags of stuff I just put together. So there's V nickels, bags of V nickels, and bags of buffaloes, and
Yeah, so I'm looking. I went to my LCS today, and I'm looking through them all.
and I got of course, a 38D.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's
well, I got a. This is also, I think, yeah,
yeah, right on
38D.
that, Mikey. Yeah, it does make a difference, and those would be fairly high grade. So, oh, look at that.
Yeah, 38D Buffalo.
Nice. Yeah, I have a 38D Buffalo back in the safe.
It's
So,
supposedly a D over D. I don't see it
wow.
though, but
Yeah,
don't
that kind of
see it.
stuff, I never see that stuff. I don't,
Yeah,
it's hard for me to find it. So, they like, Let's go back up here.
These microscopes are great, though, aren't they?
Yeah, they really help a lot. Turn the light off there, but yeah, this is the. There we go. But yeah, this is the 38D.
Mm-hmm. Dang. That one's in great shape.
Yeah, this came out of one of the early bags from Big Flips. Oh, hi, Big Flip. Just saw you in the basement. This came out of Big Flip's stashes when I used to do grab bags before I started doing the silver. So his coin store gave it a 64.
Dang.
And then, yeah, I mean, when you look at this thing, it's almost got. It depends on what you read as to whether or not that's full steps or not.
Right.
So,
There's
but,
different interpretations of the
yeah,
rules. Same
but
with these bands here.
oh yeah, yeah.
It's
But I
odd
mean,
how it's.
look right here above the entrance to the Monticello. Look at that
Mhm.
arch.
Yep,
Detail behind
that's
it.
the main one of the main pickups right there. Is that part? If
Let
it's
me
a
get
good
down here.
strike or not.
Hey, P, what's going on, bud?
How much? How you doing, Big Flip?
I'm good. Kind of tired today, man. It's freezing cold outside.
Yes, it is.
It's like 0 here.
Ooh.
So see right there is the steps. And when I looked at the TCGS website and a lot of their graded coins, they gave full step designations for steps that looked worse than that.
Hmm.
And I was like,
Now,
well, that's
if you tilt
interesting.
it up a little bit, how does it look? Like if you it's hard to focus on that, but
Yeah, hold on, we get it. Maybe. So add a little light.
yeah, those are tricky. That would be subjective to the grader and how he was
Yeah.
feeling that day. You send him some chocolates or something.
Heck, chocolate's nothing. I'll send him a quart of stuff that we brew here in copper kettles.
Hey, there you go.
Drink a little bit beforehand and drink some after. American Eagle Hoarder, hello, welcome. You're more than welcome to come up. The link's up above. I know you were streaming as well. But yeah, I mean, the nickel, man, the strike on it does look really, really well.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to get good steps like that, but still,
Yeah.
that's a for 38D.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
Considering it was a changeover year and everything.
Mm-hmm. And I sat here, I even compared, this 38D, and I kept looking at that star in the 38, and I kept comparing it to. I probably spent an hour a day looking at these 3 coins. And then looking at the 63, and then looking at the 60.
Uh-oh, hold on. What's going on?
So it's real cold there today, Big Flip.
Oh my god. It's like -2 without the wind chill.
Oh, good grief.
I'm a little worried about the RV pipe stuff, but I got it antifreezed and I have it drained down, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. It should be okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I used about 4 gallons of antifreeze in it, so I think it'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's super cold, man. It's crazy cold.
Yeah, I saw Silver Keys posted something on Facebook, man. It was like.
My dog just ate a box of cereal.
Tell me, dude, needs more milk.
Big white German Shepherd needs got to be a putz tonight.
I got my cedars out there, Big Flip, ready to start seeding. So I got my cedars for the box out here.
You don't want me to break my cedars out.
Oh, I know you got better. I know.
I got a few cedars.
Yeah, but see, it's in a slab. We know it didn't come out of the roll.
Right. Good hard to make those fit.
Yeah, yeah, you're not that quick with the grading companies.
Oh man. So what do you want to hunt?
I can do nickels or I can do pennies.
Well, let's
Whichever
do nickels. Well, yeah, let's do nickels.
Nickels. All right. Let me put all my stuff away here. Yeah, I don't know if you heard. We had a discussion. We was waiting on you to pop up. We were talking about 2 nickels that I found, and I think you helped me figure out that they're actually proof strikes. But I was just looking. I mean, it's crazy when you look at the steps on the back of that thing.
Yeah, I found one of those in circulation that was that nice.
Yeah. So these are in cello. So I got a 63 and a 60. I think I may still send them off to be graded because even if they're proof coins, I mean they're just that cool. So, all right, let me swap cameras.
I gotta turn another light on. So I got this box all seated up, ready to go.
I know. That's how you operate. I know. And there's this box, still sealed. Maybe
Wish I had a box of stuff.
well, I could only get one box today. We went to the banks, and of course, I don't order them. We just drive by and deposit money and then take back out. And they had all the pennies I wanted, but they only have one box of nickels, which is fine. So.
My eyes must be tired of something today. I'm having a hard time here. I might have to break out another little lamp or something.
I'm going to pull out 10 at a time here for me.
What do you guys look for in there? Just early dates and more nickels?
Yeah, I'll pull up a grading sheet. We got a little grading sheet that Big Flip developed, and we go by that and try not to let him cheat too much when he's looking through them. So.
But you got to understand this. I've never won. So the grading sheet is not all that swell.
Probably recycle their nickels wherever bank he goes to.
EUP, you're really low on volume.
Oh, sorry about that. How's that?
There you go. Oh, yeah. That's right. So let me pull up the grading sheet.
Look at that. It was wrapped backwards.
Huh.
Those are usually lucky.
Well, yeah, look at the end of it.
I
could have seeded that one real good.
That one's been in there a while.
It's crazy.
Is that the only roll that's like that?
Yep.
Huh. Save that one for last.
Yeah, no. I got to get something on the board right away.
So here
roll of war nickels.
Yeah.
So here's what the grading sheet looks like. This is what we look for. So should pop up there, maybe. Yeah, you can see it there now. All right.
Oh, I see. You get points for everything.
Oh yeah. So let me go through here and zero out Big Flip side here. Then let me get mine. Add some to mine. All right. There we go. All right. Stop sharing until we come back up. Look at you. You're already gone.
Where do you live at, EUP?
What's that?
Where do you live? What state?
Oh, Michigan.
You guys are probably pretty cold up there.
Yeah, I'm in the Upper Peninsula, like 3 miles from Canada.
Really?
Yes. Yep, my mom was French Canadian. She actually was a registered. She was alien. She married my dad back in the 70s and actually never became a citizen.
Huh.
Pretty wild stuff. But yeah, she's chilly up here. It's been in the negatives.
Well, I don't know how you do it. Like I said, it's super cold here, but we've had a super mild winter.
I stay in the house and I look through all my old mint sets over and over again and see errors that aren't there.
You like me find proofs that aren't really proofs, but look like
Yeah,
proof.
well, you never know. I say take them out of there and have a look. Only one way to find out.
You know, I'll have to take them out when I send them in. So I'll take them out and take some really good pictures.
It's crazy what that cellophane, the haze on that cellophane will do to them and how much better they look when you crack them out of there, too.
Man, my wife gets home from church. She may know where the some gloves are. I'll crack them if I find some gloves. I definitely don't want to put my hands on them. So. How's flip side?
She's good. She had a snow day, so she got to play hooky today. But
Oh, cool.
she got first phase of her audit done yesterday, and the guys that come down and audit her audit because of the nonprofit ran home because the snow was coming. So it was a short day for them, which was neat for her that she got rid of that first phase real easy.
Oh, good, good.
Let me see if I can bring up a chat here.
Southern Coin, hello. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in.
EUP, did you hit the share button by chance?
I can't. No, I did not.
You do that for me, please. Give Ashes all the help you can get here.
Yeah, I need all the help I can get. That's for sure.
This is a pre-pandemic nickel box.
Was that one you had sitting there for 2 years?
Yeah. It's got 20s in it, and that's going to be the newest date that we're going to see.
Oh, wow. Yeah, mine's got 20s and 21s.
Yeah, we probably won't see any 21s in here.
Yeah, feel free to hop on up if you want, Southern Corn. Come on up. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy the company. Whatever you'd like to do.
Yes, when he just does kind of a sneak attack on these streams. There's no real planning. It's you're sitting down for dinner and all of a sudden Ashes is streaming.
Well, I mean, it's 7 o'clock for me. I was late getting on today. It's about 5 minutes. I plugged in a camera and all my cameras quit working. I was like, well, good gosh. Unplug all the cameras, restart the computer. No, I haven't seen any 22s yet either, Southern Coin.
You got a dinosaur of a computer like me?
No, I have a brand new laptop. I have a gaming laptop. It is a Acer. I've got 3 different hard drives in it. They're all the the one that I store all my games and stuff on. It's a high-speed gaming hard drive, one of the digital hard drives. 16 RAMs, i7. I think it's an i7 processor. Yeah, i7 on this one. But it's just I don't have enough USB ports, so I have a USB adapter plugged in.
Oh,
so
okay.
I have two cameras going in the same input, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I plugged one in, it just told everything else to quit.
Yeah, there's an inline splitter you can get for that setup. But yeah, it's such a pain getting all this to work.
Yeah. So I got two cameras. I've got no. I have three cameras. If I let the one on, so if I turn this one on over here, so that's the one on the side of that comes off my laptop, and then of course the streaming camera, which is on top of my monitor, what this one is, and then I have the one that I can do the scope with. So if I find anything, I turn the scope on.
I got a 52D. I'm gonna look at here.
That's good, man. The oldest one I found so far is a 64. So you're on the board.
Is 52? Look at that sheet. Is 52 a key? I think it is.
You say 52D?
Yeah.
52S is low mintage, and that is it.
Okay.
So it just counts as a 1950s nickel. As nice as the 21s are, I wonder if they used they must have used a new obverse die, because man, the strike on these things is amazing. You coins. American Eagle Hoarder says he got the package in the mail just at
Yeah, I was just messaging him on the other thing.
Awesome. And then
Hope
Mikey,
he liked it.
look at Mikey, 3 Bs and 1 B plus and an A so far. Outstanding, Mikey. Proud of you, man. You're doing great.
That's what is that? An A's $100, B's 75.
Dude, you're gonna cost yourself some money.
Man, that's a good. Go tell your parents. Go tell your parents they owe you like $400.
And Southern
Keep
Florida,
it
he got Lenovo about 3 years ago with his high school graduation party. i5 processor, still doing pretty good. Yep.
Yeah.
My desktop was doing great until lightning ran in on it, and it ate up everything. I lost my hard drive. I lost the graphics card. Lost the power supply. As a lightning strike hit a power pole over that way from the house, next pole down. But that's the only thing in the house that it got. So I worked on my son's computer. He's got a desktop over there, so I sat on it for a long time, and then I finally said, "Well, I just got to break down and buy something." So
I bought this one 2015 when I was deployed in Kuwait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's old. She's it's like the Millennium Falcon, man. I got her gutted out, and she's overclocked.
So were you in the Army or the Marines?
I was in the Army, yeah.
Right on. Well, thanks for serving. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, it was good times. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm a Navy brat. My dad was in the Navy.
Oh man, yeah, hoorah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, he served in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam.
Oh boy.
And then he retired in 1969. I was born in '66. I was a shore duty. I was a shore duty baby.
Right. Yep.
Getting off shore duty was like, hey, there's a bot. Hey, let's grab the bot. Hey, Brittany Hudson, thanks for coming. Let me report you. Okay.
Yeah, I have a friend. He was a bomber pilot in D-Day, World War II, and he's turning 101 tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's a coin guy. He's pretty cool. He was getting gold when it was $30 an ounce, he said.
1953 when it was $30 an ounce. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Found a 53 big flip, so I'm on the board with you. Yeah, Dad. He served. He was a fire control technician, so he made sure the guns worked.
Oh, okay.
So he served on a lot of stuff, and my dad was really tech savvy. He, I guess that's where I get it from. So back in the 50s, he bought one of those. They thought they were really weird and cool, but it was a new, then color camera. So he got one of the 8mm color cameras.
Oh yeah.
We got video when he was overseas on the ships and doing the transfers between ships. But we put all that over to DVD because the film was really getting really bad. But it's pretty cool. Actually, I may.
That's got to be
I may upload this one time. Big Flip, you dropped out there, but let me add you back. Sorry about that. Just noticed you dropped.
Yeah, no biggie.
But Yeah, my dad, he got cancer of the larynx, so they took his voice box out. That was in 1968, and then they medically retired him in 1969.
Oh wow.
So, he joined in 1945, so right at the end of World War II, but he still got that ribbon. So I never heard my dad talk that I remember. Never heard him
Oh,
speak. Except he taught himself to speak later. And it's how kids, we swallow air and burp and talk.
mm-hmm.
That's the way he taught himself to talk. He didn't
So
want to use
he-
one of their vibrating machines.
Right.
So, but it's pretty cool. He when Dad passed away, of course, we buried him in his uniform. From then, he was E8.
Oh
He
dang,
retired.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got people got out of his way in the hallways.
You got that right. Yeah.
Yeah, I made
Yes,
E7. I was pretty happy there.
that's pretty stoked, dude. I mean, that's pretty awesome to make it up there.
Oh yeah, no
But
complaints.
I got two brothers, and they both went in the Navy. Of course, one got out fairly soon. The other one stayed in he retired. He also retired as E8, so he was a senior chief, and that was
That's a tough rank. You got to know your stuff. That tests
Yeah.
are hard. It's
So
not
he
for everybody.
oh yeah, exactly. But he ran the war room. He was on a guided missile frigate or a cruiser.
Okay.
They had 32 Tomahawks on his boat, and I went and did a Tiger cruise. So I drove to Norfolk, and flew from
Okay.
Norfolk to Bermuda, and then rode his ship back for 3 days from Bermuda back to Norfolk, which is pretty cool.
I was just down the road from Norfolk. I was at Fort Eustis.
Oh yeah, yep.
So it's
Oh.
right up there, and my dad went through Navy training at Oceana.
Hey, Poindexter. Yep,
He was-
Ocean.
he
They were
was-
all that place. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was born in the P-Town Navy Hospital.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the old hospital.
So you were definitely a Navy brat,
Oh yeah,
born
So
and
let me
bred.
catch up- let me catch up on chat here. Mikey, I hate to see that, man. He said Mikey's 93-year-old grandfather fell and broke his arm last week. I hope he's healing well. Hope he's doing well. Southern Coin, he's taking all his silver certs and a time machine and going, hey man, pick me up. We'll go with you.
If
I
only
just
we
found
knew.
proof.
What's that, Bigfoot?
Is there a proof on that list?
A proof?
I found a 2000.
Yes, there is a proof. Yeah, if you found a proof, that's 10 points. That's a big deal.
All right. Well, let me show it to you.
Cool. And in Southern Coin, we're waiting on the camera to change. He has a friend whose grandfather served in World War II in the European campaign. Medals and armbands off of did. Oh, that's awesome. Not that
Yeah.
he killed somebody, but it's cool that he has the stuff. Oh, look at that. 2,000 proof.
They were really strict about us bringing anything back. We went through customs 3 times.
Wow.
It got back to the States after being gone a year, and they treated us like dirt at the airport.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like,
It's like dumping out our duffel bags and stuff. It's like, come on, man, I just want to go home.
it's just simply amazing how our veterans that go out there and do things that nobody else wants to do and how they're treated. So I think it's a bunch of crap.
Yeah,
myself.
it's been good. It's since it's improved a lot. Like the Vietnam veterans, they keep it going for us, and
Oh yeah. Well,
the older.
they had it rough when they came back.
Yes.
My oldest brother, he served there at the end of the Vietnam era, and it was just they were just treated. People just pissed on them. They didn't care. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they were made to go. It was like you had no choice. So
Yeah.
these who's the ones that are spitting on people? How'd they get out of it?
Yeah, I had where I worked at, where I retired from at the fire department. I had 2 battalion chiefs that I worked for, and they both were in Vietnam. And one of them was the kind of grunt that they gave the pistol to and told him to go in the hole, just like Forrest Gump did.
The tunnel rat. Yeah.
And he wouldn't talk a lot about it, but we didn't give him no crap either. He told us to jump. We were asking how high on the way up.
He probably stared right through you too.
Yeah, but man, he's a super nice guy. We're still friends today. He's retired. I'm retired from there, and we're just super good friends. And he's just an awesome guy.
Yeah. Yeah, some of those guys can be tough as nails and then be a softie.
Mm-hmm. Big Flip, you still there?
I am, sir.
Okay, your camera's still on your scope.
Oh yeah.
That's why I was checking on you, sir.
So a 50. What's the mintage on the 50? Does it say low mintage?
What year 50? Just 1950?
Yeah.
So a 1950D and a 1950 are both what we're calling key dates, and that's below 10 million. That's on your sheet.
Oh, well, I got a 50 right here.
Yeah, 50's a low one.
Dude, big flip.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh. Did you put Miracle Girl on that box? What's up with that?
No. I would never seed, but I might seed against you. This is a 50
It's just a
Philly.
50 Philly. That's awesome.
And I was looking at it, and it looks like there's some doubling there. Do you see that off to the right side of the? But I'm stretching. I looked down the Monticello. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's cool.
But the 50D. So I got 3 nickels out of the box so far.
Yeah, I've got a 1953 out of Philly. I just picked up a 1939 out of Philly as we're talking, so that's good. 1985. That's absolutely no help. Yeah, I almost went to service. I was recruited by the Navy. I did the little ASVAB test, back in my junior year of high school, and the Navy recruited me to go into their nuclear program. They wanted me to go and work on their subs or a carrier, and so I actually contemplated going to University of Tennessee in the nuclear engineering program, and they were very interested. Kind of 58D. They were very interested. Yeah. And then I decided I became a firefighter, and so I've been doing that ever since.
Oh, so you're DC then?
What's that?
You're damage controlman?
Oh no. I'm a municipal. I'm a town firefighter.
Oh, okay.
I'm an assistant fire chief.
I thought you meant you're in.
Yeah, no. Yeah, wrong kind. Yeah, no, not damage control. I know what you're talking about now. It's like DC. What?
No, okay.
But yes, I am started out as a volunteer firefighter and became a paramedic and did all that mess. But I'm an emergency manager for the state. That's my full-time job. And then my passion is firefighter. I'll do that till I die.
You got to be a unique individual to want to run into a burning building.
I don't do it anymore. I tell everybody else to do it. I sit back at the fire SUV, like the little video, and say, "Hey, you see that red stuff? Go put the water on it."
I had a buddy that was a linguistics guy on the submarine. I don't know what he was a spy.
Oh yeah.
All he did was listen.
Yes.
They would pop up into like the Bay of Cuba and listen.
Wow.
Crazy stuff like that.
They call those guys.
He never was really right. He was on the sub for like 9 years or something. I think he maxed out on the sub.
Wow.
That's a lot of CPay.
Yeah, he's a hermit. He basically came back and went to work with me, and well, I shouldn't say that. He came back and 10 years later ended up in my trade. And then he bought a house, an 1867 old miner's shack in Manitou Springs, Colorado. It's like kitchen downstairs with a bathroom, and upstairs is a little bedroom and it's like 15 by 25, 2 stories. And that's where he lives. And I can't get him to return a phone call. I can't get him to do anything for years.
I got a neighbor 3 driveways down that's like that. I'd never seen the guy. He's got pallets all piled up in front of his, it's like 8 feet tall pallets and dirt on them.
Really?
You never see the guy.
Well, yeah.
Well, if the apocalypse happens, that's probably the house you want to go to if you don't have your house.
I don't think I want to go. He probably's got it booby trapped.
Well, take potted meat and Spam and some crackers. He'll let you in.
Go shoot a deer out the back.
There you go.
I got 20 acres. It's pretty good up here.
If anybody new come into the chat, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. Feel free to share the stream out. Feel free to click the link if you want to come up and be part of the panel. Just hang out and chat and just have a good time. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you become a subscriber. Make sure you subscribe to Big Flip and Yoop Coins and Treasures. Make sure you click everybody and get everybody. All great people. We're just here having fun and just talking. Choo Choo Rooter Bean. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you, sir?
Lots of familiar names. Gosh. One shiny Morgan.
We'll mute while I empty these.
Oh yeah, did you get that package I sent you, Big Flip?
Sorry about that. I was muted. EUP, what did you say?
Oh, I was asking if you got that package I sent you.
Yes. I've got all packages that were owed to me.
Cool.
So thank you very, very much for that. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Matter
no
of fact,
worries.
that went out the following day. I had that sold before I got it.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while.
That was a flicker. I call those flickers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Choo Choo, if you are back there, I have my time frame all set in stone. I'm gonna be in Chattanooga. Here's a 57. I'm gonna be in Chattanooga Wednesday and Thursday. And then I'm heading down to Talladega on Friday to head into the infield. Do you know what your schedule is? Because after Talladega on the afternoon or when the race is done, we're bugging out and going south. So I just wanted to let you know I will be around to maybe break some pipes or clog up some toilets for you if you need some help there. And maybe we'll get you some work.
Nothing like dropping off a load from Colorado, is it?
He owns a plumbing business there in Chattanooga.
Ah.
Chattanooga, you say? Southern Coin says. That's my neck of the woods. We're about an hour away. Ryan Sharp, hello.
Hey, Lurch, what's going on, bud? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Lurch,
Yep, that's
Lurch,
Lurch.
hello, sir. How you doing? Welcome.
He might be a troll, though. We don't know.
1949.
I found a 57 while I was muted, 57D. As of now, I will be floating around Chat Town chasing a dollar. All right. Well, I'll just let you know when I get into town. But I know I'm going to find you down there at the hills, so
Sounds like a plan.
Thanks, Lurch. Yeah, this is easy for the old peoples. Yeah, appreciate that.
54. Tell you what, my eyes are tired tonight.
I've been tired all week. I've had to do a lot of driving for work, and it's like, good grief. Drive 2 hours, sit at a place for 9 hours, and then drive back 2 hours.
Ouch.
Yeah, I could stay in the motel, but I would just assume drive home, stay in my bed. Lurch wants to know what route you're taking going to Chattanooga. And he also wants to bring the baby north.
Come on
Yeah,
up to
Bigfoot had to
Canada.
step away, folks. Looks like for a minute. He'll be back. Look at that pretty dog.
No, I'm here. I'm just going through a coughing fit, so I'm muted. But
Got you, sir.
there's I need to just call you to solidify plans, bringing baby north where you pass through, not going to bring him to the racetrack.
52.
Or ready to smell that racing fuel. Yeah. I am definitely ready to see that track. I've never seen a high banked track like that. So, I mean, I've been in the infield in Vegas, but I think the infield at Talladega is going to be incredible. Super
Sounds
looking
like a
forward to it.
wild
But
time.
Lurch, yeah, you got my number.
Did you watch the Daytona 500?
I did not. And I reduced down my cable trying to cut down on some cost, and I couldn't get Fox Sports 1 without doing the upgrade. So I couldn't rewatch it. You know what I mean?
Do you have Hulu by chance?
I do.
You could have watched it through Hulu.
Yeah, there's
Can I
Fox
still
Sports.
watch it through Hulu?
I don't know. I guess you could go back and watch it. I don't know. But I mean, that's what I did the same thing. I upgraded my internet cable, but I don't get any TV now. I think everything we do is streaming. But yeah, we got all the other things. It's just I'm like you. We never watch broadcast TV, but I can go watch it on everything we have. I can do it. So
Yeah, it's cheaper that route almost.
Yeah.
I got the Disney Channel or Disney Plus or whatever,
Yep.
and it's like $8.
yeah, we got Disney. We got what's the other thing? We got
46.
nice.
Close.
46. Denver.
Out of 56. Out of Denver.
I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. WTH, roll tide. Oh gosh, WTH. Did you have to say that? It just really made me nauseous. Roll tide. But since it's you, roll tide. I'll go with you, baby. How you doing, WTH? Hope you and Lexi are doing extremely well. I think about you guys a lot. I hope everybody's okay. Southern Coin wants to know if anyone is going for the Purple Heart half or $1 from the Mint tomorrow. Probably won't because he's in class. I don't think so because that's the first I've heard of it. Now I'll have to go look it up.
Yeah, that's one of the new releases. They're just pumping out so much stuff, though.
Mm-hmm. Past your bedtime, WTH. Yeah. 8 o'clock. It's hard when you get to be that old, isn't it? You got to go to bed early. That's what Big Flip says about me.
Gotta have your prune juice.
No, I don't. No, I don't need any prune juice. That part of the anatomy is A-OK.
The heck am I looking at here?
1958 with a lot of damage out of Denver. WTH with a $10 super chat. WTH, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Good night, WTH. Please give Lexi a hug from me and my spousal unit. Hope you're doing well, and we look forward to seeing and talk to you soon. Thank you. For those that don't know WTH, he's one of the most generous people in the coin community, and he just likes to lay low in the background. It's amazing. It's amazing what he does for the coin community.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, just lay low, man. Just lay low.
Lay low in the back and surprise people. And
Yep. He does that a lot over at Shibby Rob's. He's like, "Oh, Shibby, I just messed your stream up," and Shibby will go check, and he's like, "Oh yeah, now I got to do a giveaway." Like, it's just awesome. Now, how long did you serve in the Army?
20 years and 5 days.
Oh, really? You retired?
Not that I counted, but yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking after the, I don't know, 5th re-enlistment. I just was stuck.
Yeah, once you get there, I'll just stay.
Yeah, I was infantry first, and then reclassed, luckily. So yeah, I was on boats, believe it or not.
On boats?
Yes, I was. I actually have a Navy Achievement Medal.
That's awesome.
So, an Army guy with a Navy Achievement Medal, and yeah, it's just.
Yeah, not many people have those now.
We did a joint JLOTS operation, so I got that for keeping boats floating.
Cool.
Doing my job, I guess. God, that looks doubled in those lips.
Yeah, we had for my job today, we had planning meeting with state police and Department of Transportation, Department of Corrections about the truckers coming from California.
Oh yeah.
We're not too worried about it, but still, we just got to have a planning meeting, just to have a plan, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
They're just going to drive. They're driving to DC. So not sure they're going to drive our route. Tiffany Twisted, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in.
WTH, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate that.
But yeah, so we'll wait and see what happens. They got some coming in from Maryland, some coming from Philadelphia, and this group coming from Cali. We don't know if they're taking a direct route, which takes them straight through the middle of Virginia, or if they're going to go the southern route or the northerly route. This time of the year, I wouldn't go the northerly route. I think the weather's too bad.
Yeah, it'd be a mistake to come this way.
Yeah,
Like that's what happened to Germany when they invaded Russia. They froze to death.
piss poor planning.
Yep. It wasn't winter when they started.
Yeah, the first on all my state calls that we have a lot of calls. But when we do a multi-state agency call, after we get through leadership remarks, the first people that report out is the Weather Service. This is what we're going to talk about today, this incident. How's the weather going to affect us for the Weather Service?
Safety.
Folks, at the top of the screen in the chat, there is a pinned link. That is the link to hop on if you'd like to hop up on the panel. You don't have to hunt nickels. You don't even have to come on camera, but you're more than welcome to hop up and just have a coin chat.
Twisted, how are you? I hope you are doing well.
So
I'm just trying to finally win a box battle with Ashes.
Well, that one coin you have has you in the lead. I'm
The
pretty sure.
50
Yeah,
Oh,
because
and the proof.
Yeah, and or the yes, for both of those do. Because this is all I found is just these 7 right here. Right here. These are 269 S's I just pulled out because I just thought that was cool. So I pulled them out.
any of the S's are always neat to find.
Yeah.
Not used to seeing it in circulation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, Choo-Choo, I'm about the same as you. I don't know a whole lot about them either, but I do like just hanging out and talking about them and learning about them. There's a 59 out of Philly.
Chuchi, you'll learn more about coins in a year in this coin community than you probably know in your entire life. That's how it's worked for me, at least. Here's a 41 Philly.
Tiffany says she's been doing okay and she hope everyone is doing good.
Yeah, we are good here.
Hennings.
Snow day for Flipside, Tiffany.
You guys looking for Hennings too?
For what?
Henning nickels.
What's a Hemmings nickel?
A Henning nickel, the counterfeit one that heck was the guy's name? Oh, Francis Leroy Henning made. But they caught him because he used what is it, a 44, but he didn't put the mint mark on the back. So he did 39, 44, 46, 47, and 53. And they gave up looking for him because there are just so many of them out there. But the weight's different.
First I heard of it.
Oh, yeah.
So see, right there we go. See, every day's a training day. Always learn something new.
That's pretty neat.
Let me write those dates down. What were they?
Oh, geez. 1939, 1944, 1946, 1947, and 1953. And you're looking for, they're going to weigh heavy. They weigh in at like 5.4 grams.
And no mint mark.
No mint mark on the 44, yeah. On the back. Above the Monticello building, yeah. So he screwed it up. I don't think they ever would have caught him had he not done that.
Yeah, if he had put the mint mark up there. A mint mark, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lurch says, Tiffany says, send the snow to Texas. And Lurch says, no snow days for us this week. Missing a lot of kids at the elementary school today. Only a matter of time before they start shutting schools down again. Yeah, they were shutting schools here, but we're on a downward trend now. Our numbers are dropping pretty well. So hopefully the new word that I heard today instead of pandemic was the endemic. So it's the end. So the end is in sight, hopefully.
Yeah, they just lifted the masks at my kid's grade school. Parents' choice.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get some normalcy finally.
I hope so. I mean, it's been tough on the kids for the last 2 years. You know, it's been tough on us too. But you know, a lot of kids missed out a lot of stuff.
They missed out on being kids.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you drinking. Gotta let my chinchilla out.
Your chinchilla?
Yeah, my exotic pet. They're the softest things, but it takes so many of them to make a coat.
52 Philly.
Yeah, Lurch says they're on a downward as well. He said he usually has 10 to 12 from elementary, and today they had 4. That's awesome.
Yeah, let me look. What's our number today? Hmm.
Where's that?
I found like 4 or 5 buffaloes so far. Just the wrong year buffalo.
In your
He's
Yeah, they're like,
talking
yeah, they're like 2005.
new
oh,
gen
the,
buffaloes.
oh, okay.
49.
But I'm a big boy salary driver now, so I get paid even if I don't come to school.
There you go.
That's what he's talking about. You must like that much better than your old one, huh? He used to drive a city bus and crap up there in by the lakes. Wasn't Minnesota? It was. He'll probably tell us. I did a meetup with Lurch. We went out for a barbecue and hung out. He's going to meet me at Talladega or somewhere. But we're okay, Lurch. I can tell you what we're doing. Let me look it up.
I'm back. Yeah, Lurch says it's they take such good care of their people here. Talking insurance and retirement. That's awesome.
Just
Yeah.
having a job nowadays that treats you like a human being is amazing, you know?
Oh yeah.
Those are hard to find.
Sometimes you got people that like the work.
Mhm.
I'm hiring an administrative specialist, administrative assistant for my office where I work for the state. It's a part-time employment, 24 hours, 1,500 hour a year employee. I'll pay you $19 to $22 an hour, and it's like pulling teeth to get somebody to apply for it. And all they got to do is answer emails, do some procurement stuff, take minutes at meetings that we attend. That's about it. And it's going to transition to full time, and you'll get state benefits, state retirement.
Holy moly. So it's just like an interim job or whatever, or
Yep.
what do they call
Oh,
that?
hey, look at the. If you can see it or not, but right here, 1988 Philly dime, nickel roll.
You 5
That's
cents
awesome.
up, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
Lurch, we're coming in 75 from Chattanooga.
That's where I'm at, the end of I-75.
The end?
Hey, yes.
Where's it? Oh, all the way up there. Yeah.
All the way up.
Is that the end or the beginning?
It depends on which way you're going.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot sunnier at the other end.
Oh yeah. What day are you going to be in Chattanooga?
We are going to be there. 20th and 21st.
What month?
April.
Okay.
You should do a $50 hunt from the infield.
Well, I've done a $50 hunt in Key West. I did a $50 hunt overlooking the Bellagio fountains. I did a $50 hunt in St. Paul, Minnesota. I did a $50 hunt outside of Orlando. I picked up a couple bags of $50 in St. Paul, Minnesota, and took them and hunted them in Florida.
Oh, wow.
And they were just absolutely nothing there.
So you carted them around.
And then I couldn't get rid of them.
Oh,
We had to roll them up and deposit them. And I've never had to do that before in my life. And I was all like, really?
Oh,
It
so
was
you just
crazy.
have a counter at your bank, or?
Oh yeah. What I used to run around and deposit in all sorts of different counters, but I found one now at a branch, and she takes care of me. She runs. It wouldn't matter if it's $28,000 half dollars or $280 half dollars. She'll run them all the same.
Hey, yep.
Here's
That
a
bank's pretty good.
1940 out of Denver.
Let me check those for, I think, reverse 39.
Really, I
Something.
can look at it now.
There's so many.
Yeah, Lurch says so far just at work in the break room, they got coffee all the time. They've got 2 free car washes and an Applebee's gift card, more than he got in 7 years when he worked at the city, his other job. So it's
Well,
nice your employer takes care of you.
yeah, and somebody's getting the bonuses and all that stuff with the city. It's just not you. It's supervisors. Somebody's getting the kickback. Somebody's getting something somewhere. And it's just not rolling downhill. It's all stopping before it gets to you. Let me bring
It's the
up.
other way around. 39
And
reverse
yes,
40.
Lurch, you're right. He does live in the upper UP of Michigan.
Sure do. Mile marker
right.
396.
396. Yeah. So do the numbers keep going up?
Canada, you go into Canada and then you.
Okay, yes. So you are at the end. If the numbers are going up, you're at the end, not the beginning.
Yeah, you pay the toll and you talk
Yeah.
to the guy that says 80 and you
Hey,
put your fur hat on and off you go.
59.
So what am I looking for on this reverse of the 40?
Oh, I had it backwards. It's the other way around. 39 reverse of 40. The steps. One of them's got like a kind of a tapered step, and the other one's like flat straight across. It was like a transitional thing. But yeah, they're harder to find. That thing's been through quite a bit.
Looks like somebody cleaned it at one time. See that?
Uh-huh. The old eraser.
I used to put erasers on pennies way, way, way back in the day.
Oh, is that what it is? An eraser? One of those gritty erasers?
More than likely, yes. That's how they tell you. They used to tell you that was how to clean them. I think back in the day.
Yeah, take all the tarnish off. Yep. Lurch says the city cut insurance and retirement for the police and firefighters as well. Bus drivers just got the end of the shaft. They really got it bad. Yeah, that's bad, man. You got to take care of people that do stuff that nobody else wants to do. Nobody wants to drive a bus. Nobody wants to pick up garbage. Nobody wants to be a firefighter. Nobody wants to be a police officer. And the people that do that, man, the locality just got to take care of you. It's just they just have to. Anyway.
Like you say, it's the big people that get all the kickbacks.
Yeah, no, I went fishing with the guy that was the main dude at the local utilities here, and my friend, a good friend of mine, is a relative of his, and I'm not mentioning names. And he said it's just incredible the amount of kickbacks that they would get, just under the table stuff, from you name it. It comes from all directions, right down to when they buy vehicles for the utility department to when they're fueling up all the vehicles, to where they go to get tires for all the vehicles, to it just goes on and on. All the supply chains, everything, buying the telephone poles, all that stuff. They were getting kickbacks because buy it through them. It's weird.
They mark it up and they skim the top of it.
Yep. And
no one's the wiser.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. It flows downhill. It just doesn't flow downhill very far. There's always that garbage out there.
Top 3%.
So are you like
Oh,
really close to the
1941.
straits?
I'm feeling.
Yeah, I'm right next to Sioux Locks. Actually, that's right in my hometown, and then the Straits are it's a half hour, 40 minutes down to Mackinac City.
I think Lurch was right on the other side of the water there. I think no, yeah.
Oh,
Going east. I think that's where he was, but I might be wrong.
been through the locks. Oh, you boated through the locks, eh? Yeah. I did it on a tour when I was a kid. Yeah, nothing interesting. Darn it. I'll have to get in on one of these with you guys.
Yeah, just always have a box standing by.
Mm-hmm. It's nickels, eh?
Yeah, nickels or pennies. We'll do either one.
Those are so easy. It's so much easier with those.
Lurch lived in Muskegon for 40 years.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay. Yeah.
He put on his big boy panties and ran south. He was tired of that cold. Really neat guy, that Lurch guy.
Yeah. Boat guy?
Huh?
Is he a boat guy?
Oh, I don't know. Mm.
And Matt 83 is the boat guy.
Yeah, Matt 83 is a tugboat dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He's the one we've watched before. He'll get on stream and he'll stream while he's driving the boat.
oh boy.
The dinghy.
Yeah, the dinghy. Yeah.
What, is he got pusher tug or is he pulling?
Pushing.
He's pushing
Okay.
petroleum products.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's a neat guy. I'm going to do a 2-day meetup with him. I've already got that secured. We're going to do the tip of Florida the day after Talladega, and then the day after that we're going to do New Orleans. Then the day after that we're going to Matt's, and we're going to stay 2 nights. The first day we're just going to hang out and cook and do Cajun food stuff. And the next day we're going to go fishing. And then after we fish, we're going to do the Cajun food stuff.
Ugh, so lucky.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is I need to come to New Orleans.
Well, yeah, that would be the smart move, Ashes. But
Been there many times. Hello,
Right.
Strap. This old helmet. How you doing? Yeah, we went. Last time I was there, I was about 15 years old, and we went over to a friend of my sister's, and he made gumbo. Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh geez, yeah, nothing
It
like
was
the
so
stuff-
good. It was so good. I kissed him on the hand. He was an Italian guy, Italian Cajun. So I felt like I was kissing the mafia. So I was good. So
Part of the
Mikey,
plan.
I'm looking it up now. So then after Matt, so 27th and the 28th, we're going to be at Matt. The following morning, the 29th, we are going to go with Matt over to Cajun's place, and Cajun's going to cook.
oh really?
For
Cajun?
us. Yeah. And then after that, we're going to make it up to Shreveport. So in that day, we'll leave Matt and we'll make it to Shreveport, but we're going to stop by Cajun. So I don't know if we're going to get into Shreveport at midnight or what. But we are definitely going to hang out with Cajun. I think Matt 83 and his crew is going to be there. And so that'll be fun. And then we're going to make a lefty into Texas and go through Dallas. And I'm figuring it out, Mikey, what direction I'm going. Mikey, what city are you in? Oh, You're down in Florida right now, though, aren't you? Oh, but it'll be spring break, won't it?
Oof.
Or just after spring, or yeah, I'm doing Dallas Amarillo.
Amarillo, my morning.
Knock it off. And then in Amarillo, it's that left turn that takes us into
Albuquerque? Oh, no.
well, okay, so we're going to go further north, and then if we zero in here, we'll make that 87 turn to go below Raton, I think. But last time we did that, we got snowed in for 2 days in Grenville,
Huh.
in front of the volunteer fire department. Did you ever hear that story?
Oh, no.
We fueled up in Texas and made a left onto 87 and started through Tex line into New Mexico, and the snow came. We knew the storm was coming. We just didn't think it would really be that bad. We were in an RV, had plenty of propane, plenty of fuel, and we had 50 pounds of crawfish, 50 pounds of Gulf shrimp.
Yeah, good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were good to go. And then I found a 57 Denver. And then it got to the point where it was blowing so bad that we had to go by the navigator on the phone to see where to turn to get into this little teeny town of Grenville. And if you look at Grenville on the map, Grenville is literally, let me look at it. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 streets. That's all it is. And we happened to just make the left-hand turn off of the highway just in time. We didn't go too far. And we made the left-hand turn, and there's a volunteer fire department in there. And we just found it by accident. We went 2 blocks down, made a right-hand turn, and we were just going to park. And we ended up parking in front of the volunteer fire department.
Oh,
So
geez.
all for the next 2 days, they just kept bringing people in that were, because once the rigs got stopped on the highway and couldn't go anymore, people couldn't go anymore, and it was blocked. And
That was their
stopped.
shelter. That was the shelter they had for everybody.
Yeah, and that was the ender. So I guess that volunteer firehouse ended up having like 100 people in it. I mean, people were showing up with absolutely no winter clothes, with kids in like no shoes. It was crazy what was going on. And we just sat out there in the RV and just, we had showers, we had everything. I just felt bad I didn't have anything really to contribute to. It would have been nice had I had a box of MREs or something like that. But they did take good care of them. They got them plenty of food and stuff. But it was crazy. So we sat there over 48 hours and waited on everything to, die down. And then the problem was, for like the next 12 hours, they were trying to get all the vehicles off the highway. And they couldn't get all the vehicles off the highway to make it clear to drive out of there. So we were like staging ourselves to get to the point to where we could jockey for position to get on the road to get over to Raton and up and over. And the highway, and they were still clearing the highway off, and gone to this church. Be at the church, but the towing services were pulling vehicles off the highway and then putting them in a lot, the church lot. So if your vehicle showed up, then you could grab your vehicle. But if your vehicle didn't show up, you had to wait at the church. And so we were just sitting on the highway waiting to be able to go forward because the westbound lanes were completely clogged with vehicles. And the highway patrolman comes up and he comes flying down the highway and he says, "What are you guys doing?" And I said, "We're just waiting for the go ahead." He says, "Go ahead, just go west on the eastbound lanes." And so we got to drive like 40 or 50 miles in the head-on traffic, which there was no traffic to get out of there. And it was pretty crazy stuff. I'd never been snowed in like that. I mean, I've been snowed in, never snowed in an RV. And it was pretty crazy. Because that was one of those brand new RVs that we were relocating from, was it Chicago to Denver via 3,400 or 4,000 miles. And I had to call them up and I said, we are officially snowed in and I'm not going to be there on time. And she says, well, you got to do what you got to do, but you're going to get. And I said, well, okay, well, if I have to pay fees or whatever on it, it is what it is, but I can't do anything. Well, we got it back. We got it cleaned up. We turned it in and they didn't charge us any additional, which was neat. But yeah, it was crazy getting snowed in. I did find a Canadian. What is the penalty on that one?
Peter Smith, hello, welcome to the stream.
88.
An 88 Canadian. Well, your sheet, there is no penalty for anything from 1981 to 1999, and since you found a foreign, it's worth 2 points.
Bingo. Sheena, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Trace.
My wife probably thinks I'm talking to myself.
I was talking to Big Flip. I just hope he heard me.
So we were going through that 2 years ago. I'll show you this coin under the scope. This coin's pretty crazy. Let me bring it up. I think it's this one. Yeah, so we were getting quarters, dimes, nickels, $50, all beat up like this.
Oh,
It looks like they went through a pulverizer or something, and then somebody got their hands on thousands of dollars of coins that were all beat up and pulverized.
wow.
And they took them to an anvil and flattened them out and sent them back out into circulation. Like, this box is loaded with these things. And like every roll has one. And somebody was making a lot of money on flattening out coins. It's kind of like the Craftsman wrench thing where, you turn in a Craftsman tool and it's jacked up. So then they would take them out and destroy them and then, bury them
Right.
or whatever they do.
Melt them
And then
down,
people
sell
would
them.
find them and bring them back again and again and again. It's the same principle. But here's another one. See,
Wow.
this one's not quite. Nah, that looks like a parking lot coin. But I'll show you on the next one that I find. I can see them right away in the roll. Change my view. Yeah, that's those Russells.
I know. I was hoping they were close enough to hear.
I thought I thought I was going to have to take one of them to the vet, but
Oh,
her face was all swelled up. I don't know what happened. One time, same dog, her face was all swelled up, and I went, man, what's going on? You got an abscessed tooth or something's going on. You got something stuck in your tooth. And I took her to the vet, and the vet says, well, leave her here. We got to knock her out and get in there and see what's going on. I said, okay. And I came back $600 later. You know how you got the clicky pin, and the clicky pin's got that little cap on the clicker end
Mhm.
that you can slip off. So you can just pull off a little teeny piece of this pin. Well, that's what she did, is she chewed that pin up, and then that little plastic piece on the end of the pin slipped onto her tooth, and she smashed it home.
wow.
And like I think it was like $600 for them to knock her out and pull that thing out and then suture up her gums.
That poor puppy might have had been gumming its food for the rest of its life.
Wow. It's
Yeah,
like
it was
when
pretty
you
crazy.
when you get
Make-
some popcorn stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Oy.
So we went to the movie theater last night and we watched Uncharted.
What was it?
Uncharted. It's got the guy that played Spider-Man in it. I forget his name. Dayton Shindai or whatever her name is. It's a pretty good flick. It's based off a video game. They made it into a movie and they did pretty good. Had some video game references in it, and it's pretty good. Pretty good little action movie. But it's not gory, so that was good. So I mean, it's just
It's like a PG-13 kind of
yeah,
deal.
yeah. That they whack somebody and very, very, very little blood, which was good. I don't like all those gory things anymore.
Yeah. Cringy. My wife likes all that. I don't.
Yeah, I don't even think there was a cuss word in it. There were a couple little innuendos, but no sex, no nudity. It was a good movie. I'm at the point now I don't like to look at all that stuff anymore. On a film, anyway.
Right.
Be right back.
I think that's his work phone. I've heard that one before, and then he says, I gotta go.
Yeah, I think he came right back. He's trying to catch up to you.
Oh, he's back already.
Looks like it.
I think he's muted, isn't he?
Yeah, he's probably talking on speakerphone. Yeah. Gave me the shaka. Here we go. The shaka. Hey, brother, cuz, that was my first duty station, Hawaii.
Was it?
Yeah, they took me from this little dinky ass hometown and nothing. Sent me over there to Schofield Barracks.
That was probably exciting.
Oh, it was wild.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. No, that's my phone that rang. My personal phone. My and so my wife is listening to the stream and not paying attention, so she sends me this about the Hennings. So she sent me a link in a text message. 39, 44, 46, 47, 53. So she had all that information. I was like, well, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
But that was my son's girlfriend. They stopped at a local bakery and wanted to know if I want anything sweet. So, yes. Lurch is laughing. Uncharted movie. Then he said something about no sex. And yeah. I know, Lurch. I know. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Uncharted.
You have to understand Lurch. He's a little bit.
Oh, no, I think we think a lot alike.
10 or 15 years ago, it's a whole different genre and whole different things I used to do. I just don't do those things anymore. So, I went with my preacher and my preacher's wife and another preacher from church to watch this movie. So, our selections, we don't do our movies with them just out of respect for them. So,
No, that's yeah, good.
That's Flipside Sisters. Pretty heavy into the church, and we can't watch just anything with her either.
Roscoe Hush.
I think of it like watching something with my parents.
Yeah.
If it would make me uncomfortable with them, well. Don't see it.
When my pastor, when he first moved here, he's got, of course, then he had young kids. Now they're all married and grown, and two of his kids already have, his grandbabies, so they already having kids. But we were watching The Walking Dead, and the movie theater would let you come and watch The Walking Dead for free, knowing you're going to buy popcorn to drink, obviously. And so you have a Walking Dead up on the big screen, and we were watching. You remember the red-headed guy, the sergeant with the red hair?
I think so.
Yeah. Anyway, he and this other girl, this chick in the movie, they decided they were going to have a little intimate relationship, and I'm sitting beside the pastor's 12-year-old daughter, and my first name's Tim. Everybody knows my names, and I just it starts happening on. I'm like,
oh no!
And they're homeschooled, and so she goes, "It's okay, Mr. Tim. I know what they're doing. We're good. Don't worry about it." Okay, I was like, like Shazam. Like I was really embarrassed.
Oh
It's
man!
kind of Canadian, 1993, 5-cent Canadian. There, pretty cool.
57 Denver.
Right on.
I think that's like 3 or 4 now.
Yeah, my coin guy's closed up for the winter, and he let me in today for a little while.
Coin shop.
Yeah. Yep.
Man,
So,
my coin.
stocked up.
Yeah, my coin shop here. He's been in business for more than 40 years. You can walk in if you want to fill a book. You pick a book you want to fill. He's probably got the coins to fill it.
Mm-hmm.
He'll sit down in his shop and just start. I'd like to see that coin and that coin, and then he'll pull out the gray sheet. That's how he prices them, and he's really
Yep.
fair.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like I try to swap up silver for gold, and he sells the gold. And I buy the 1/10 Eagle. And the reason I buy those is because the big flip said that's what I should buy, so that's what I buy.
Fractional gold.
That's right, fractional gold.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get today, but he didn't have any.
Yeah, I like fractional.
20%
fractional gold that I don't have to pay the huge premium behind.
Right.
That's what's nice about my coin shop is, I mean, there's going to be a premium behind any gold, but if I can get the fractional gold slabbed for just a little bit more, then I'm going to do that.
But that's what my guy does. But my guy, he sells it for 20% over spot. No matter what amount you buy, whether you buy a 1/10, half, or a full ounce, or if you buy a 10-ounce bar, it's 20% over spot. But he sold me all the slabs. I bought 10 slabs, 10 1/10 slabs at one time. And he didn't sell them to me for the slab price. He told them to me just because they were 1/10 gold Eagles. And, I walked out and you scan these, most of them are 70s, graded as 70s. And I walked out paying him $200 for them. But I got one that's worth $400. And I was like,
right.
Crazy.
Yep.
I'm glad
Mine doesn't see it that way either. He just sees them as bullion.
Yep.
And maybe he'll have like one that's like a Mint State 70 or something that's hanging out in his little display, but yeah, he don't care either way.
Yeah, that's what this guy was. And then, I bought a 2021 Type 2 and then a 2014, and they're just in flips, 2x2 flips, because I went down there hoping he's going to have some more in slabs, and he didn't. So, it's just hit and miss. But
yeah, I just bought a bunch of Lucy's.
Yeah. And it's just fun to go and talk to him. And if you're into currency, he's got all the different bills. I mean, think of a bill, he's probably got it in there. And it's just fun to go and talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he made it. I went down there the first time I made a deal with him, and I made a pretty good deal. Spent a lot of money, and he made a mathematical error on his machine. He didn't, instead of multiplying the ounces, because I went in and swapped in some 40s and 90s, or 40 percenters and some 90 percenters, half dollars. And he multiplied ounces times ounces instead of ounces times the spot price he was going to sell it to me. So I didn't notice it. He didn't notice it. And when I got home, I found it, and I turned around and went back and told him what he had done. He's like, most people would never come back. I said, if I didn't do that, my mother would beat me. Greatly better than that. So.
Yep.
Mikey still doesn't have a coin store near him. I'd
It's
love
terrible.
to go stream one day from this guy's if he'd let me do it. That would be pretty fun to go in there and stream and just look around. So
Yeah. My guy doesn't. He's not an internet guy, and he's got stuff that's been sitting around his shop for years, and he's like, hey, yeah, whatever. It's been marked whatever price forever. He doesn't even half the time don't even look in the gray sheet anymore. He just, oh, here
you're
you
right
can
on.
have these. So it's good. Yeah, same thing. You give me something to look at or look up, or he'll
Yeah.
mention some kind of like something about some history, and so a lot of interesting stuff.
Jimmy Lacari. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in.
Oh
We
yeah,
got
the
us a little
chat.
battle going on. Big Flip's about done. I've got 11 more rolls to go. Then we'll get all these calculated and we'll see how bad he beat me today. He's actually, I think, going to win today.
I might win today. Yeah.
I'm so happy. It's been coming a long time. And
Hey,
Take
I
a
did find a
trophy to town.
54 while you guys were chatting your brains out.
Yeah, we're trying to work here. Tell my wife it's my jobby. Yeah, it was this coin roll hunting stuff that got me into this whole numismatic thing.
oh, really?
Yeah, I forget what it was. I think it was
Another
one of
49.
the other ones, and then Big Flip's channel, and just a few of those. And I went
Yeah,
to all
that's
my banks in my hometown and got all the half dollars and went through every single one of them. And I pulled out Walkers and Benjis,
wow.
and I lost my mind. I was like, I gotta go to more banks.
Yeah. Yeah. I got started in this, I don't know, a little over two years ago when I started watching people on YouTube. And
Okay, so about the
yeah,
same time as me then.
I started watching. The first one I found was Rob Finds Treasure.
Okay.
And I was like, well, what is this man doing? And why are people paying him to do it?
Oh,
It was
yeah,
just
he's got
so
a lot of
strange.
energy.
Yeah. And, and of course, now he's over 100K subscribers. And back then he was probably at 30, maybe. So it wasn't that big yet.
Right.
But I just didn't understand it. And then I found Big Flip. And so Big Flip is my go-to all the time, and Shibby is my go-to all the time. That's the only two places I go anymore. I mean, I may stop in at Rob's or Silver Seekers and show them the love and make sure I hit the thumbs up and chat and say hello for a bunch of people just so it sticks and doing the right thing. But at the bigger channels, and I think even Big Flip has talked about this. When you get to the bigger channels, it's hard to have that intimate relationship with the people that's in your channel and talk to them and build relationships. Like the relationship that I built with Big Flip and Flipside. And I've never met them, but I feel like they're really great friends, and so I look forward to meeting them. Hopefully, I'll be able to come down when they come through Chattanooga.
I'm tearing up.
Yeah, you should tear up. You can't find any more
Cry.
coins. Hopefully, you'll quit
Your
finding
nickels will
coins.
stick together. Yeah, no, it's a very, very welcoming community up here. I was very surprised. Like, I'm terrified of YouTube. I've never thought I'd be on a stream. You know,
Well, all the same.
and yeah, I got into the trade day thing, and I was like trying to sell on eBay and stuff. I helped the old guy out. Like I say, he doesn't do computers and stuff. He likes to go to auctions. He likes the thrill of the buying, and he doesn't care about, if he makes a buck, he's happy with it. He just wants to go out and buy more. So it's a pretty sweet deal.
Oh yeah. Lurch says he hasn't watched Rob in about a year. Too much energy. Oh yeah. Sometimes it does get stressful. All right, I'm gonna hit mute my Ricky's coins.
Chat. I don't know. I like that sound.
All right, I'm back. Thomas tripped on a nickel. Hello. Who's winning? We have not tabulated anything yet. We're just waiting to the end, and Bigfoot just got done with his. These are all my finds so far, along with this one. That's a Canadian. And I just pulled out two 69S's just because I thought they were cool. So we don't know yet, but my guess is it's going to be Big Flip. He found a couple of nice finds. He found a proof nickel. He found a low mintage nickel. So I think he's probably going to finally win one and pull it out. And I hope he does. I've been rooting for him for so long, trying to get in here and win, but he just hasn't been successful at that. So if we can all, hey, let's all throw a little emoji in the chat so we can root Big Flip on. So maybe Big Flip will have to win this battle today.
I can hear the cheers from the crowd.
Yes. The shocking upset. Yes. Yeah. Good thing I didn't bet. Well, I should have bet on Big Flip because he was like a 7-1 odds favorite to win. So.
Yeah, just put that out on the MGM. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like those big channels, it's intimidating too. Like you say, like here, it's like, yeah, you just kind of pop in, and say, hey, what's up, and get to know some people.
Mm-hmm.
Complete strangers, like you say, you just start shooting it with them. And
hey, Dwayne Mansell, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
trade day. You ever get involved in trade day there?
Well, yeah, we do an early bird trade day here on Saturday.
Yeah, I've popped in there a couple times.
Yeah, but I used to jump over to the normal trade day. I never did the after hours trade day because I'm old. I like to go to bed.
I tried, and it's so late.
Yeah, but yeah, I've done a few trades, and
Okay.
I've always been.
I'm done hunting my box.
What's that, sir?
No.
What'd you say?
Sorry, Ashes. That was me talking to Flipside.
Oh, okay.
What do you got? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You better tell her to come watch you because you're fixing to win this thing. I think she'll be so proud of you that you finally won.
There's so many Canadian pennies up here, and it mixed in our stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what we did. Did a battle. Who we did a battle with? The pizza guy. He lives up that way too, and he crushed me because he had so many Canadians. So we'll have to do something about the Canadian pennies when we do a penny battle because we
The
count
bank
those
only
too.
cares about the magnetic ones, and the rest of them keep rolling around.
41. Thanks, Dwayne.
So what's better, do you think? Pennies, nickels, halves?
To hunt?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're hunting quarters, dimes, and halves, you got a chance to find silver.
You got the same thing in your nickels.
Well, yeah, you can find a little 35. Of course, I like 35% nickels a lot. So
I
So you
think
can
you
do
get
that.
more bang for your buck than you do for 40% half.
yeah, but the Harold McCarty, thanks for coming in and being a bot and posting up that.
I got it. Dibs. I got dibs on that.
You got it. You got it. Get him. Sick him.
I don't even know how to do that.
Well, you got to be a moderator,
Eh,
which we can fix that.
it's too fancy, and then I'd have to be on both. And
Yeah, that's the thing. You end up having to have the other chat up. That's why I keep the other chat up in the background. I just turn the stream off.
my computer won't run them both. So I watch the chat on the stream.
Oh yeah, StreamYard.
Thanks, Mikey.
Yardbird. Did Mikey get him?
Mikey got him.
Heck yeah, Mikey's a great moderator. He does a great job. He does a good job on his videos too, man. I like to watch his videos. I go over there and I try to catch up about once every 2 weeks and catch up on what he's putting out. And I like that pretty well. That's how I like it. Thanks for pushing that up.
Totally on accident.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is that video again. of that tugboat driver flipping that second. So I'll show it to you guys and you guys can check it out. But this tugboat driver was riding, was going down the river, and he had a side by side that he was pushing. So he hooked up to one of them that was side by side, and then he used the current of the river and backed up, and the current caught the one that was next to the one he was pushing or pulling, and then flicked it around. It's pretty neat. So
man.
I'll show you guys this video.
That's a heck of an operator right there to be able to
Watch
do that kind of
this.
stuff. Whoa.
And he had to do that so he wasn't double wide going under the bridge.
Right.
Super neat. He just used the current to do it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oof. That's quite the trick. And they didn't have any tug support on the front, eh?
No.
Jeez.
And that's what Matt 83 does. He's pushing stuff all the time like that.
That's a good gig.
Yeah, he works. Was it 7 on, 7 off? I think is what he's doing, or he was.
Oh, I think it's 14 on 7 off.
Okay.
I think.
So, you got time to spend all that money you're making.
Well, he's got like a fleet. He's like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, you got like 100 kids.
Oof.
48.
All on his side were adopted. He adopted like 4.
Oh wow, I'm working on that tomorrow. Going to get an attorney to adopt my stepdaughter.
Hey, I just found a 53S, I believe. Hey, that's a low mintage.
Oh man, that's cool.
Not a key date, but it's low mintage. That's cool.
Well, congrats on that, EUP.
Yeah, hopefully it'll go well.
What's that? I missed it. I'm sorry. I was running my job.
Oh, adopting my stepdaughter.
Oh, that's awesome.
So working on Yep. So I was adopted. So I understand the whole. It's quite a thing when somebody will take you in and raise you as their own.
Yeah, I've got my brother-in-law, my wife's brother and his wife. They're foster parents, and so they take in a bunch of kids and stuff, and they adopted 2 of the foster kids that they were taking in, and it's pretty neat. They're both the same age. They're not related at all, but we call them twins because they're both the same age.
Right.
Born the same year, but they're not really twins. But 54.
See there, you're catching up now.
I got 14
Well,
keepers.
What's up, Kellanell? Yes, we can be. Hey, I got your mail, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the packaging and the tape and all the effort you put into making that a very secure package.
Now, Kellen, you can't say that.
I don't know, man. They can do what they want if your car's in the way. Oh, it's time to go hang out with the wife.
Well, man, thanks for coming up. Tell her we
Yeah,
said
man.
hey.
Thanks for having me, trying to, it's nice getting to know everybody.
Absolutely, yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
We'll see you
matter of-
there Saturday, the big trade day.
Yep. Trade day early.
Alrighty. See you then.
Thank
All right,
you,
man.
EUP. Have a good night.
Yeah, take care,
Peace,
guys.
sir. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I got 5 more rolls.
So the other day, I follow this guy on TikTok, and in Australia, they use the C word, the 4-letter C word,
Yeah.
as a friend or,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. So look it up. And Flipside was looking, and she was saying, because he had messaged me, and the C word was in there. And she was all, "Why are you hanging out with that guy?" And I'm all, well, I don't really know where that came from, and so I looked up the definition of it in Australia, and it meant friend, or
Wow.
it was crazy. So when you get a chance, Google that, because they use it totally different than we use it. Weird.
Yes, Kellenel. Fire chiefs can be when we have to be. But remember, we're doing it because we have all of our firefighters' best interests at heart. We want to make sure that things are going well, working smoothly. Make sure they go home doing the right thing. You know, blah blah blah. You know what all the speakers say on the circuit. $19.58 out of Denver. Three more.
Take your time.
Well, I am.
Don't miss anything.
Oh, I'm not. $57 out of Denver. Excuse me. $57 out of Denver. Kellen, you still there? You still out there? All right, last roll. I know your real opinion on it, Harlan. Hey, you heard from Chibi? Chibi doing all right? Maybe just taking a little break, staycation or something. Just haven't seen him around. All right, finishing up the last roll here. Oh my. See what you think about this coin. Think about that, Big Flip.
Really?
Yeah, that's metal all over that. Now somebody's tried to weld on it, or what they tried to do.
Somebody tried to make the Capitol building look like it's on fire.
I guess they burned up Monticello. They did a good job with it. Nope, sorry, it's not metal.
Glue?
It's nice and shiny, but I hit it with my nail and it started coming up. You can see it started coming up right there. Hit it with my nail and it peeled up a little bit. I don't know.
Huh.
Something to make me wash my fingers. Thanks a lot for that.
Look at that old piece of Mexican silver.
Thanks, Dwayne. Yeah, I thought that's what he was doing, but I just hadn't seen him out anywhere. So that's cool. Well, that's pretty, little Mexican silver. Thanks, Dwayne. Appreciate that. All right, about 10 coins left here from Grenada. I'm disappointed that neither one of us found any silver tonight.
Yeah, I really do. Look at that thing. Look how goofy that dude looks like.
Look at his eyes are bulging out.
Looks like Barney on that cartoon. What is it? The Simpsons?
Oh, yeah.
Is that the guy's name? Barney?
Maybe. Five minutes behind. Huh? See, Kellen, that's why you have fire chiefs, to make sure you stay in check.
Proof in the pudding.
Well, hopefully the chief doesn't get on the roof all the time. So, all right, let's sort these things.
Look at the Costa Rican coin there, Ashes.
Man, that's pretty.
Skipper ships in the background.
Yeah. All right, so I found 139, 240s. The 39 is out of Philly. Both 40s, 140 out of Denver, one out of Philly. Put my list up here. So 38 is that's a 39. Doesn't count for anything. Awesome. 41s, both out of Philly. 248s out of Philly. 249s out of Philly. So on my sheet here, I have one out of the 30s and 8 in the 40s. And in the 50s, I found 252 Phillies, a 53 and a 53S. And a 53S is low mintage on our sheet. So that's worth 10. Found a 54 out of Denver, 54D. Found two 56s, one out of Denver, one out of Philly. Found two 57s, both out of Denver. I found 1, 2, 3, 4 58Ds and two 59 Phillies. So 6, 7, 8, 10. 14. And that 58S, I've already got it on the low mintage. And then I found one foreign Canadian that's outside of our time, so it gets counted as one. All right.
You ready?
Yeah, what you got?
Well, we're going to put that proof on there.
Yeah, I got to put the proof on there first thing right there.
There's a D over right there. Look at that. In that 57, you can see it like that.
Yeah, it looks like it sure does, doesn't it?
So 357 Ds.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get it for a top. Okay, go ahead.
The 52 Denver. I got, can't see it. 49. Philly.
Okay.
And you got the proof. I got a 40 San Francisco.
A 1940S.
Yes.
Okay. This counts as a 40. Nothing special. All right.
41.
Okay.
Philly. 46.
Okay.
Denver. I got a 52 Philly. Then I got the 50 Philly.
Okay.
And then I got two 54s, both of them out of Denver.
Okay.
I got the Canadian.
All right. We're going to add that.
And a 49 out of Philly.
Okay. So there 5, 8, All right, so you had 8 in the 50s, 5 in the 40s. You had 1 foreign and 1 proof. Is that right? So you got a total of that's 13, 14, 15 total.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. I put them away already, but
Yeah, I got you.
I think the proof in the Key Date 50 is going to be my only saving grace. Total of
So was it a 50D? Is that what you had?
I have 14 pieces total. I had the 50 Philly, I thought.
Okay, 50 Philly wasn't the low mintage. It would be a 50D.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, my bad. 50 is, yeah, I'm sitting there now. I got the wrong glasses on. I got you. So Key Date, put 1 right there. All right, so let me share my screen.
But I have 14 pieces total.
Hey, Muscle Shell, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Hey, Muscle Shell, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
So here's our score sheet. Let me know when you can see that on the screen.
I can.
Let me make it full screen here. All right, then I'll zoom in. All right, so as you can see, here's Big Flips. He had 8 in the 50s for 16 points, 5 in the 40s for 20 points, 1 Key Date, which was a 1950 right there, 1950 minutes below 10. So that was worth 20 points. And then he had a foreign, which is worth 2 points. That was the Canadian that he found that was outside of our date realm. And he found a proof nickel worth 10 points. So that gave him a total of 68 points. I had 14 in the 50s, 8 in the 40s. I had 1 in 1939 that I found in the 30s. 1 low mintage, which was the 1953S right there. And then I had 1 foreign, which was the 1993 Canadian. So that gave me a total of 77, and Big Flip a total of 68.
Well, I am consistent.
Well, I had a really good run there on the last rolls. I found several 1950s. I mean, I just got lucky. You should have won for sure. This whole stack right here just started popping up, or you would have won for sure. So I would have placed my money on you. Let's put it that way. And I did find a dime, so I'm up 5 cents. So that's always good.
Muscle Shell, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you.
Yeah, we always have a great time. So
I'm gonna get ready and go eat dinner. Thank you all, and I'll see you all soon.
All right. To flip side, I'll say hello, give her a hug, and we'll talk to you all later.
I will do that. You all take care.
Yeah, I thought he had me beat. So yeah, he is gone. So I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. We've been streaming for a couple of hours and found a few nickels. I'll just add them to my little bag here. Stick them in the bag. All the keepers, or all the ones that we put up on the points bag, I just keep them. So don't stick them back out in circulation. So I'll put the dime in the piggy bank. Give that to the granddaughter one day, maybe. But just want to say thanks, everybody, for coming out. Make sure that you check out Big Flip streams on Friday. He streams at 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 p.m. Central Time. He does his coin roll hunt. Make sure you come over and check out his coin roll hunt. Make sure you check out Shibby Rob when Shibby does his stream on Saturday and his auction on Sunday. Also, check out the Early bird trade day on Saturday. That should start at, I believe it's 1 p.m. Eastern. It'll go for 3 hours, and then they'll transition over to the normal trade day at Everyday Opportunity. Make sure you come by. Again, don't forget to check out Big Flip, check out Shibby Rob, check out Everyday. Make sure you also look at what Silver Keys is putting out. Silver Keys is a huge part of this. I hate that she wasn't here tonight, but we'll see her another day. She is probably one of the hardest working mods in the industry. Oh, well, I bought that knife at Cabela's. I actually bought it at Bass Pro Shop, $5. I mean, if I have to get better ones, I mean, it's not a problem. I think that's all I have right now. So this is my church knife, a little Camelus titanium blade. So take it up into church. That's my little Leatherman tool. Got all my little tools on that I use, carry around. And this is another. This is a Smith & Wesson. I got this one at either Bass Pro or Cabela's, where they closed Cabela's, and it's was like $20 for 3 knives. Yeah, Gerber that we hate. Yeah, this one right here cut me. Right, I was doing that picking. You pick the rolls, and this thing slipped, and I went right across my nail, right across the top right there, and cut that. Man, it hurt. I had to take a break, so I can go do a little first aid. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I don't do too bad with them. Man, that's awesome, Mikey. Mikey says his mom just sent him some pictures of my Pokemon cards, and one of them is a Machop something edition card, and it's a $125 card. That's cool, man. Can't go wrong with that. You find buyers for that stuff and you sell it, man. That's awesome. You can do that. That's always great. Well, folks, I've been going for about 2.5 hours. Yeah, Big Bass Pro Memphis Giant Pyramid. Yeah, we had a Cabela's in Virginia, and then they built they had a Bass Pro first, and they built a Cabela's. That was in Tennessee, and this one was in Virginia. And they're only 5 miles apart. There's a state line in the middle. And then when Bass Pro bought Cabela's, or whichever way that was, they ended up closing the Cabela's down. So we just go to the Bass Pro on occasion. So it's fun. It's nice to go walk around the shop, but do all sorts of things. So, but again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Hope to see you on another stream. Everybody take care. Please stay safe. Remember to wash your hands. That's what I'm going to go do. My hands are terrible from the coin roll hunt. So I will see you on the next stream. Take care and good night.